Well, of course, I've got to review it first, but I also need to look for the other parts. I remember I brought. Not that there are many, but there are some. Anyway, you've had a look at it. Now, for now, I am going to remove the energy shield and that. So the F91 is smaller than most other mobile suits, where most mobile suits would be about 18 meters tall. This one, I believe, is about 15 instead. And so it's smaller. It looks and feels a lot lighter. But if it isn't fast and powerful, and if you think it's not fast and powerful, then you are going to be very, very mistaken. I think that the only sticker that I used on this was the eyes, but I'm not sure. I think I painted it in everything else. And even painted stuff that were not originally painted, including the vents on the stomach, which I did in that meta purple. But here we go, articulation, if this would please focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. There's anything behind it. Probably going to unfocus anyway. Here we go. Oops. Especially if I knock it. So that's all the way down, all the way up, side to side, around. Arm all the way up with the shoulder. It all moves together. Cut up there. And the bend goes only that far. Of course, the wrist is ball jointed for flexion, extension, and rotation. The waist, I'm going to see where I'm gripping. Forward and back, tilting side to side goes even more, and rotation. What did I lose? Oh, the back clip. That's not such a big deal, but I'll put it back on when it's time. Front skirt goes up that far. Side skirt that far. And goes kind of forward, more back. Probably more forward if that's down. Yes. Quite a bit. Oops. And because I was moving it forward and backward so much, it came off. But now you can see what it's attached to is like. It just goes up and down, and the skirting can spin on it. Oh, the leg is blocked by the skirting, which is blocked by the armor there. But if you cheat it a bit, you can get it up that much. That's pretty good once you cheat. Up to the side this much. Back not much because it's blocked by the back skirting. You got a cut over here for rotation, and double bend at the knee, almost but not quite all the way. The ankle armor moves about, forward and back, inside up here, and then all the way down. I'm bending this somehow. All the way forward, and see if I can move the ankle armor out of the way. All the way forward because I moved the foot back, and side to side. And yes, I did paint the pistons in the foot, and it can't go all the way around, but it already goes as much as you would humanly want. Then with the backpack, and this is the part that you really have to be careful of, the attachment points for the VSBRs can go side to side. This is as far up as the rails go, and then they tilt forward. And I believe this slides, yes. That slides forward to open up, and the handle comes down so that it can be gripped if you want it to, or tuck that away. And quite an interesting joint. The reason you want to be careful with these is because a lot of people say that the rails can break, which can leave you with non-functional VSBRs. Although, again, you can hold them in the hands. This adapter, I think, goes in this way. Oops. Where'd it go? But that would allow the bazooka to attach there. The bazooka has a handle that goes forward that far and back that far. None of the other stuff moves. And I had to paint all that in order to give it more detail. But it does look pretty nice. And then of course you've got the beam rifle, which is in black and gray. Could add more details to it if you want. It looks like the sight is painted, even if it's a little dark. And of course I'm going to have to remove those. I can't very well have mousies marked with GNF91, or just GN. That can go up there, and then you have a nice bright, or it is bright in here, maybe not on the screen, shield effect. Oops. And I don't know if that's the right way, but this is the way that it goes in. And then it attaches to the arm, as we saw before, in order to block. So by the time of F91, most of the physical shields have been replaced as useless by energy shields, and this is one that has that. How come I never noticed the original move alert? Also, bringing May back, she has the exact same shield, although her attachment point is different.